Searching for justice, the relentless search for answers, and the disappearance of Danielle Stislicki changes venue, with one of the last people to see Danielle alive taking the stand.
The person that you saw Danielle talking to in the parking lot with the hood up of the gray Buick, do you see that person in the courtroom today?
Yes, ma'am.
For the record, could you please indicate where that person is seated and what they're wearing?
The person that one of Danielle's colleagues places near her just before her disappearance. And this story does top our news here at noon. Thank you so much for joining us. Right now, Floyd Galloway, the man charged with killing 28-year-old Danielle Stislicki, is back in court for a hearing to determine if he will go to trial for her murder. Danielle Stislicki was last heard from on December 2nd of 2016. She was last seen leaving her job at MetLife in Southfield. She was planning to meet a friend for dinner afterward and never showed up. Stislicki's friend was worried, so she went to the Independence Green apartment complex where Danielle lived the next day to check on her. Stislicki's Jeep Renegade was found parked just 8 feet from her apartment door. Her purse was left in the SUV, and that's when the search for Danielle kicked into high gear. Police announced that Stislicki was a victim of a crime. And let's go out to Farmington Hills, where Karen Drew is standing by live for us this noon. The hearing for this man charged in connection to Danielle's disappearance and murder. Karen?
Good afternoon there, Rhonda. Today is all about, is there enough evidence to get this to trial? And I will say for the prosecution, it has been a blockbuster morning. Over 6 witnesses, over 40 exhibits. But there was one moment in court. Police have been pretty tight-lipped. They haven't been sharing what they've been able to gather, but there was one moment in court today where an individual by the name of Brandon Williams testified the last time he saw Danny Stislicki alive.
You saw Danielle?
Yes, I saw her.
Did you see someone in the vehicle with her?
Yes.
Who was that?
The defendant.
And what is the defendant wearing today in court?
Orange jumpsuit.
Your Honor, let the record reflect that the witness has identified Floyd Galloway, Jr.
And that time period of when he saw her was December 2nd, when she was leaving the MetLife building in Southfield. Critical information in this case connecting Floyd Galloway to Danielle Stislicki. Also speaking earlier this morning was Ann Stislicki, Danny's mother. Listen to what she had to say. Recall, she also worked at MetLife, so she knew Floyd Galloway and saw him interact with her daughter.
Mrs. Stislicki, you testified that you knew that Floyd Galloway was interested in your daughter.
Yes.
Was he flirting with her?
He flirted with her, yes.
You would see this.
Yes.
Would Danielle flirt back?
No, Danielle would not flirt back. She was a very nice, friendly person.
Okay, so let me tell you what's going on right now behind me. Floyd Galloway is in court right now. He's listening, he's taking notes, not showing a lot of emotion in court. Now, back here live outside of the courtroom, I want to show you some of these cars that have been here, decorated right here with the hashtag Find Danny. This car as well, Find Danny, missing since December 2nd of 2016. I will tell you, one of the detectives in the case speaking right now about what they obtained inside that Berkeley home where Floyd Galloway lived. We're talking about a piece of carpet that apparently was cut out of the master bedroom, and it was identified with biological identities on that. So I'm going to get back in court, find out exactly what they were able to get outside of that house in Berkeley, find out all of that. The detective is speaking. This is going to be a very busy afternoon. I'll be updating you online, on social media, and of course have live updates today at 4, 5, and 6. Until then, we'll send it back to you, Rhonda.
All right, Karen. Well, certainly we are now learning all of the pieces that the investigators and prosecutors have been putting together for all of this time and why they have Floyd Galloway there in court right now. So we look forward to your updates throughout the afternoon.